So I keep hearing from most critics of the movement, you know, you don't have a central issue, what is the main point, that sort of business. And I reply to that by saying, it sure would be nice if we could have a central issue. But the fact is, there's so many issues of vital importance that are affecting the future of our nation and the future of humanity as a whole, endangering the future of humanity as a whole. And though we have, the economy is always central to our ire here, but the economy is connected to the environment, it's connected to war, and it's connected to the fact that our economy stays afloat by exploiting our fellow man all over the world. And so this isn't about an American dream, it's about a world dream. I hope for the birth of mankind. It's for us to stop being Americans and Iraqis so much and start being earthlings, members of the human family, delineating the tribal distinctions that have made us fight each other for arbitrary reasons all throughout history. And we have a lot of things to confront in this respect. We have tribalism over humanitarianism. We have competition over cooperation. We have self-interest over compassion. And these are all problems, and we have also a cluster of industrial complexes. Everything which had its initial purpose has turned that purpose into profit-making. The military-industrial complex, we know that one. And there's the educational industrial complex where, you know, it's not about fostering genius and giving people opportunity, it has become about making money there as well in relation to our student loan debt crisis that is crippling our generation's opportunities. And there is the agricultural food industrial complex that runs the food. And there is the medical pharmaceutical industrial complex, which profits off sickness, suffering, and lets us poor and common people die if we have a lack of funds. We will perhaps one day look back at this point in history and see it as, you know, a great travesty that all of these fundamental aspects of our society were only driven for the purpose of profit, as opposed to the enrichment of our culture and the sustainment of a just civilization. And so we are working on an unsustainable platform right now. We are running on a treadmill that's running out of tread and going nowhere. And so all we ever see is these brief solutions, this kicking the can down the road 6 months, so we have to deal with the same problem 6 months later. Just you wait, we will be dealing with that debt ceiling again pretty soon. And so what we have to do is create something sustainable, a sustainable platform for a just and advanced technological civilization, because humanity is on dangerous ground. We feel the possibility of extinction. And so we are here to try to create a sustainable platform where we're not constantly having to deal with the same issues again and again. And another thing, we are constantly, the media is like, they're a bunch of stoners, they're a bunch of slackers, they're a bunch of hippies, they're a bunch of communists, and that, there's a few things about that. First of all, being any of those things doesn't preclude you from expressing your First Amendment rights, nor does it have anything to do with the substance of your argument. You see, you could have a stone slacker and someone who's not, and the stone slacker says feed the poor people, and the other guy says let them die. Now what does those aspects of their character have anything to do with what they're arguing? You know? And so, but furthermore, this is the weapon of mass distraction. Remember that. They are distracting you and putting the lens of attention on these minor arbitrary issues to take the lens off of the essential issues. And they take the lens off of the war, off of the economic injustice, and off of the environmental degradation that is destroying humanity right now, destroying our culture, and endangering the future of all of us.